Hey everybody, it's Kim from Mo Scrap, and I have my first tutorial today because I was asked by a new friend on YouTube to show how I make the flower, one of the flowers I had put on a project she saw. So I use my Cuttlebug, and I use a Sizzix die. It's called Circles Number 2, and sorry about the glare. And I actually saw another YouTuber do this, but like I said in other videos, I didn't write it down and I don't know who to give credit to. So if you see this, thank you so much for showing me how to do it. So what I've done is just use the two B plates on the Cuttlebug and the Sizzix die and ran the kind of fabric I use is synthetic satin. It has to be synthetic so it doesn't burn, it melts. So I just layer it up, as you can see, and I run it through, and then the die cuts it. And sometimes it's not, cut all the way through, and you have to snip it a little bit, but sometimes you can just pull it out like that. So I get all my different size circles out of here. Okay, so now I have a candle burning. It is a flame, you can get burned. When you pull the fabric off, the fabric will be hot. That can get, that can burn you if it's melted. It can, burn your skin and stuff. So use extreme caution. And with the smaller circles, you may want to use some tweezers as well. But first I'm going to show you with a larger circle. And what I do is with the satin, one side is shiny and one is kind of like a matte. So I make sure the shiny part is up. And then usually I just hold it like at the side of the glass of the votive and start going in, because as it gets, the heat from the candle comes up, it'll start curling it up. And that's if I want like a real light curl. And as you can tell, this candle is almost spent. I've been using it a lot. So the higher your flame, the closer the heat is, the more up you want to hold your fabric. If this was a new candle, I'd probably be holding it up here. But this is an old candle, so. And I'm just slowly turning it and letting that heat singe the edges. And you can see the little ripples coming in. Right now, the only satin I have is orange, black, and purple, because I was doing them for Halloween. So hopefully I'll get some more colors soon and I can start making some Christmas ones. Just keep turning it until you like the curl it has on it. And even if it doesn't curl very much, you want to make sure you are getting a singe all the way around, because that's what seals the fabrics. If you don't, then you can get some fraying. So you want a little singe everywhere. So that's the biggest circle. Then you take the next size. Make sure the shiny side is up, because that's the side that you want to show. And as it curls up, you want that side to be where it's curling up to. You don't want it to curl up to the matte side. So, and as you see, sometimes it takes a while. It's like the heat has to build up under the fabric. But once it starts going, it goes. You kind of have to be quick. I think that's what I don't like about the heat gun, because it's like the heat gun is, if you're so far away, it doesn't do anything, but you try to move it just a little bit closer and boom, there it goes. So you just keep turning it, keep working it the way you like it. And you're going to do all 4 layers all 4 circles rather, and that's what's gonna create your layers. Alright, so I'm gonna do my other 2 layers and I'll be back. Okay, so now I have all 4 circles singed or burned or melted or whatever you want to call it. And plus I did an extra circle here. And a small circle, and I'll show you what I'm going to do with that. So I just took my little circle punched out some chipboard, and that's going to be my base. Just take a little hot glue on there. Remember, it's hot glue and this is thin fabric, so don't burn yourself. I just pat it down like that, and then a little bit more hot glue. Next size, and they don't have to be perfect, you know, flowers aren't perfect. Another little hot glue. They're very quick and easy to make, especially when you do a bunch. Get the stringy off of there. Another little hot glue. Put the smallest in there. So there's your basic lollipop. And I've seen a lot of people just put like beads, you know, hot glue beads in the middle, or use a brad and make different bloom, you know, different focus points, center points in there. But I thought if you take another little circle that's been singed, I just fold it in half and fold it like in a triangle like there, and then make sure I get some hot glue up toward the top. And seal it, just wrap that over so it will hold. Now just kind of smush it. I got hot glue strings everywhere. And then to lower the profile, I just cut that peak part off. And then take some hot glue. I think I kind of put a little bit too much, but that's okay. And then just kind of play with it quickly before the hot glue dries. And put your little bloom in the middle. So just, I think, a little bit of practice and just trying different ideas, trial and error. It's really simple. There you go.